Are you looking to implement JWT for authorization in your Yii2 project? You're not alone. Many developers face challenges when it comes to using JWT effectively in their REST APIs. Today, we're going to break it down step by step. I understand how confusing it can be when you're trying to figure out how to validate tokens in your API. It's a common concern, especially when you're dealing with both auth tokens and refresh tokens. You're definitely in the right place. Let's dive into the specific question at hand. One user asked how to validate a JWT token in their Yii2 project after creating it. They also wanted to know the purpose of using both auth tokens and refresh tokens. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what exactly is the difference between auth tokens and refresh tokens? The auth token is used for authenticating requests, while the refresh token is used to obtain a new auth token when the current one expires. This two-token system helps enhance security and user experience. And stick around. At the end of this video, I'll share a pro tip that will make managing your tokens a breeze. To validate the JWT token in the API, the user should first ensure that the JWT extension is properly included in their Yii2 project. This is crucial for handling authentication. Next, the user needs to configure the authentication behavior in their controller. This involves setting up the JWT bearer auth class to handle incoming requests with the J token. After setting up the authentication, the user should implement the logic to validate the token. This typically involves checking the token in the request headers and verifying its validity. Now, let's discuss the purpose of refresh tokens. The user should understand that refresh tokens are used to obtain new access tokens without requiring the user to log in again. Finally, the user should implement the logic to handle refresh tokens in their API. This typically involves creating an endpoint that accepts a refresh token and issues a new access token. Fun fact, JWT stands for JSON Web Token, and it's a compact URL-safe means of representing claims to be transferred between two parties. It's like a digital passport for your API. Now let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user provides a method for implementing JWT authentication in a Yii2 project. They start by creating a login action that validates the user's credentials and generates a JWT token upon successful login. They also suggest creating a global method to check the token from the request headers. This method is the token and retrieves user data, handling any exceptions that may arise. Finally, they demonstrate how to call the check token method to validate the user's token and access user data, ensuring that the token is valid before proceeding. Here's the pro tip I promised. Always ensure your tokens are securely stored and transmitted. Use HTTPS to protect your tokens from being intercepted. And there you have it. You now know how to implement and validate JWT in your Yii2 project. Remember, keeping your tokens secure is crucial for your application's integrity. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and tricks.